All right, all right. It looks like we're live. Testing, testing. One, two, three. Looks like we are live. All right. Let's go. All right, guys. Live streaming, playing around with two Apex PAs, taking it light tonight. Hello, Brian, Dustin. All right, so what do we got here? We got a 4-hour level. This is that magenta level that I talk about on my videos. That's a 4-hour level. We've been topping there. Almost tempted to take a little short here. How are we looking? Actually, I am going to start with a short there. It didn't fill me, missed it. That level, we'll see if it fills me. Oh, bummer, man. I missed that. Been waiting for that topping right there. Well, we'll see if we get lucky. Maybe we'll get a little quick wick up. Now we are above the 220 SMA on a couple time frames, so that could actually signal bullish momentum now to the upside. So I will set a tight stop on that one. Probably just above the breakout zone. There we go. And my TP, we can monitor it, but we'd be going after the bottom of that range. So let me know, how does it sound? Audio, can you guys hear me? Testing this live. Actually, I think I want this a little on the higher side. I'm going to get a little selective here. There we go. All right. So, can you guys hear me, I guess, is the question. All right, testing this live. What am I looking at here? I got a 4-hour level. That's that magenta around a 567. We've been topping around that for some time now, going back to the New York session. So I'm seeing if we're going to continue in this range up and down. I'll entertain a short. I did want to have an entry here, but I missed it, so I'm pushing it up a little further. But we'll see if I get it. Not seeing too much tonight. This is more of just testing everything. I'm going to start getting ready to start going live during the New York Open. I'll see if I can start that this Friday. By the way, I do have a giveaway going on right now. Tick Tick Trader, 100K straight to funded. That's a direct account. You got the details in the description of this video. You got some instructions there, and I'll see you guys in the Discord. I'll be there giving the free account on Friday. Let's take a look at what we've got going on here. Okay, so let's take a look at price action. So my 200, my 20 SMA, for anybody new to the channel, this is the red line is my 200 SMA, or the 20 SMA is this purple line. Right now we're slightly above, not too much. Although we're above, I'm not considering that still bullish. momentum yet. So I'm thinking short here, but I do want to top. I do have an entry above this range around the 71. Hopefully catch a wick, but we'll see. Here we go. Now, I do get questions on how I draw my levels. So if we take a look at the 4 hour, there we go. The magenta lines are obviously my 4 hour levels. I've pretty much set that up as NQ moves. Then my blue lines are the 1 hour, right? So I have certain levels that I watch throughout the day. Specifically, you guys know I trade mainly the New York session, primarily around the New York Open. Testing this out tonight with two Apex PAs, not risking Tradify or Tick Trader accounts tonight yet. I'm not too used to the overnight session, but I have identified this range here. We've been kind of range bound since about an hour or two before the New York close. So that's what I'm watching right now. Again, multiple time frames, 20 and 200 SMA. We are above. So we'll see if that indicates a final push to the upside, or are we going to have more downside action? We do need to resolve this price block. Just realized I should have put some music on or something. I got to check out the whole royalties thing. All right, so here we go. We're pushing up. My thought process here is we're going to wick. I'm giving myself about 7, very tight stop. If that's a push to the upside, there's no need to carry that much heat. So very close to getting filled. There we go. We're about to get filled. I got to stop 8 points. So at 5, oh, don't tell me I didn't get filled by a tick. Wow. I did not. Imagine that thing rolls over right now. How funny would that be? Well, this is my first live here. Ooh, that totally missed that entry. Wow. All right, it is what it is. But as you can see, I did identify this range. This is what I wanted. I wanted a nice wick to the upside. Now, there could be continuation, but the cheaper trade here is, I give it 8 points as a stop. I have potential, 20 points to the downside. Let's say it does continue to push to the upside. Okay, so it is a push um, above that level, but I'm not seeing it right now, and I missed that entry by a damn tick. Oh, we'll see. We'll see. At least you know the thought process was there. All right. But yeah, it is the cheaper trade. So what I'm looking for is shorting tops, longing bottoms. We're range bound, so not really looking at big plays yet. Just warming up. Because of the top of this range, I was getting a little selective. I'm looking for a wick in this area with a rejection to the downside. Now, that could be, it could play out. It could give me the entry, but continue to the upside, and I'm not taking more than 7 points on this play. This heat, very tight stop. Because if it is a breakout, I could see how we're going to continue to push to. You got a pivot point. I mean, you got plenty of room to the upside, but you also have plenty of room to the downside. So we'll see. We'll see how this one plays out. I do think I missed that entry, but let's see. Dustin, yeah, I think I'm going to do this for about an hour. I'm just testing everything. Again, I'm starting to get prepared. Maybe next week I'll start going live during the New York session. So we'll see. I am upset that I didn't get filled here by what? A tick? Wow. Look how accurate that level was. Jeez. All right, but anyways, it does look like there is movement to the upside. I'm going to continue with the thesis that we're still range bound and potentially will hit the top of this range and come back down. But there is the potential for continuation to the upside. You can look at it a couple ways. You have this clear bear flag forming here. But again, I'll always take the cheaper trade first and wait for a stop and then consider the opposite direction. Cheaper trade meaning I'm risking what? 8 points here for a potential 20 points to the downside. We shall see. We shall see. All right. For anybody new that's watching out there, I do have a giveaway, a Tick Tick Trader giveaway. Let's take a look at that. Tick Tick Trader, free 100K. These are straight to funded accounts. I'm giving away one this Friday. So you got some instructions there. I'll see you guys on Friday in the Discord, and I will give it away. All right, we're getting close to getting filled here. It is looking like it's going to push up. Again, I'm only giving it 7 points or 8 points to the upside. We'll see how much strength I am in now. We'll see how much strength it has. Or if, I have a pretty good entry, my stop is above this wick. In other words, I'm allowing it to test this high. Usually I'll give it a couple extra points. I mean, I'm not really giving it much this time, just in case there is a stop hunt run. But it does look bullish. But again, I'll take the cheaper trade first, invalidate that, and then rethink the whole thing and figure out if this is actually a play to the upside, which it very might well play out that way today. We're doing two, what am I trading tonight? 2 performance accounts, Apex. I don't affiliate, I don't promote Apex, so I'll keep that to myself. But I don't trade much of the overnight, so just testing all of this right now, and we'll see if it all works, plays out. All right, keeps pushing. Does it have enough juice though? We'll find out. We shall find out. All right, note to self, I got to get some music going. Man, this is slow. I'm used to being done by now. All right, let's see. Let's see if we got some rejection going. All right, so there's a couple things that'll happen here if we do reject at this level. You'll have a test of that 20 SMA. In other words, potential bounce right back up, and I'll monitor that. In other words, if we are in pushing to the upside, the 20 SMA is now becoming the support of this move, right? Although I'm shorting, I'm very aware that the 20 SMA, at least in the smaller time frame, this is the 1 minute, has become support for this move to the upside. So if I see a pullback where it touches the 20 SMA, right, and there is a rejection to the upside, I may even move the stop further closer. That move can be invalidated pretty quickly, meaning the 20 SMA is now providing support to the upside, and this is a play to the upside. Now, if we see a nice little flush, I may not go too aggressive and just play the target of my 200 SMA right here, right? If I see price action momentum, which right now I don't know if we're going to see any price action or true momentum, but usually during the New York session, you'll see a flush. It'll either clean flush straight through where to the bottom of the range, or you bounce at the 200. In this case, we got two levels providing support. So this could actually be a very strong play to the upside. But again, I'll take the cheap trade first, meaning the one that has the potential or the clear range high and low before I consider this a breakout out of that range, which, like I said, it could be looking like that. Asia, man. So obviously, you guys, for anybody new to the channel, I rarely trade the overnight session, Asia, London, or whatever. But I am testing this live thing. I think I'm going to start doing some live trading next week during the New York session. I'm going to start getting that going. For anybody that's new watching, if you're not on my Discord, okay, so here we go. There's that flush that I mentioned of the 20 SMA. You guys see that in my videos all the time. And what did I say? I'm watching for that bounce. In other words, does that 20 SMA provide support? And it did. Because remember, we have the 20 and the 200 below. So if we're going to go to the downside, we need a strong push. I need that NQ New York session movements, man. Boom, clean flush. But, you know, we can do it in little micro movements during the Asia session. But this is what I'm watching here. Although I have a stop here, right? If I see that the 20 SMA is providing support, in other words, now price acceptance or support there, am I really going to get the short? I did like this, but we wicked right back up. Now, again, this is like micro price action during the New York session. Those are 10, 15 movement candles. You know, I could have been done with this move, but it is what it is. We'll see how this plays out. But I am watching support here. Being patient, live, patient during the Asia session. Oh my God, snail pace. But anyways, what do I got? 26 viewers. Wow. First time streaming, and I'm thankful. Thanks for tuning in. If you guys are new to my channel, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you get notified. You guys know that I'm doing a Tick Trader free account giveaway that is through Tick. I'll show you guys the flyer again. That's a straight to funded account, meaning no eval, no test phase, no challenge phase. You're straight to funded through Tick Trader. Take a look at their website. Take a look at all their packages, plans, whatever. You get. You can use discount code JC Day Trader, one word, and you can find all those discount codes on my website www.jcdaytrader.com. All right, so let's be patient. Asia session. All right, so you see my entry at the top. I do see now there's a couple things forming here. Not only did the 20 SMA provide support on this push down, it is also creeping up, and this is what I watch for. In other words, not only did it provide the support right here, it is now moving to the upside. Usually, do I have a way of drawing here? All right, I'm not going to figure that out tonight. But usually, if you see the 20 SMA creeping up and providing support to the upside, well, you got a bull. You got the bulls in control. And look at that pop up again. That's clearly, ooh, look at that. So as you can see, the 20 SMA is moving up. So it's okay. Basically, my short right now is being invalidated. Although it was the cheaper trade, we do see it pushing to the upside. What did I do here? Now I'm on the wrong one. Here we go. There we go. Yeah. So although we had a nice little push to the downside, the 20 SMA is providing support on this play. I'm going to let it play out. In other words, I will trade the chart. I set a stop for about 8 points above my entry. But if I continue to see the 20 SMA pushing up, then yeah, game over. The whole play is invalidated. The cheap trade at that point is done. And then I have to find an entry for the upside or continue to watch. Um, Caving, I am trading NQ Mini. I have one contract. You guys should see this here at the bottom. I got one mini in and monitoring right now. We'll see how this plays out. All right, there's that touch of my 20. Oh, I like that little flush. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Now, to be true to the trade, right? I always talk about the flush of the 20 targeting the 200. If I do see that touch of the 200 and there's resistance there, I'll close it. But again, I'm watching this 20 right now. It is providing support. It is creeping to the upside. So I may just call it a trade pretty soon, especially if this push to the downside is bought right back up. My God, this thing moves slow. But for any of you guys that watch my videos, I always talk about the 20 and the 200, and you're seeing it play out here. Usually, I play that flush of the 20, and it has a little bit more momentum, and I'll just, target the 200. In this case, though, the 20 is providing support. Now, we do have a 4-hour, this magenta level is a 4-hour supporting resistance zone from the past. So it will take some strength to push up, not that it can't. My cheap trade here is this resistance area will give me something to the downside. We'll see. We shall see. So today, trading Apex. No, I don't affiliate. I don't promote them for a number of reasons. I do continue to get paid. I do continue to get trade through Apex, but I know that not everybody does. So until there's a little bit more of, I don't know, I guess equality, everybody getting paid, I'll stay away from promoting Apex. So again, that 20 is providing support. Not liking it. Not liking it. But I'll give the trade, I'll let the trade play out. 8 points stop to the upside. Reason for that stop. I could give it 10 points, but let's say it does want to test this level. What is that? 79, 80 level. I'll call it a day there and I'll reconsider, whether we're going to flush there or continue to the upside. But there's no reason to give it more. That's a cheap trade. In other words, I'm risking what, 7, 8 points for about 20 if it played out my way. Actually 30. So risk to reward is there. Now NQ has to do what it does. Nasty Nasdaq. Come on, keep pushing, keep pushing. At 20 SMA, I need a flush just like during the New York session. Right down to the 200. But not exciting enough yet. Wow, this is slow. All right, anybody new to the channel, to the stream, I am giving away a free Tick Tick Trader 100K direct account. That's a straight to funded account. You guys can take a look at the flyer. There's some instructions. I don't know. Subscribe, add me, share a video, and join my Discord. And this Friday, I'll be giving that one away. You'll get a coupon or a discount code to get your free 100K account. All right, so we're testing again my entry. We see that push up again. That 20 SMA is creeping up. I'm not liking that, but also not panicking. what, 8 points? Not a big deal. If it plays out, it plays out. If I get the flush, well, it's the cheaper trade. Eric, the plan is to do New York, pretty soon. I want to do the New York live session probably starting next week. That's why I'm testing this, all these gadgets and all that good stuff. But overnight Asia session is not my thing. Just moves too slow. This play with a probably would have given me the points that I wanted, and whether it pushes back up or continues to the downside, it probably would have been done during the New York session already. But we'll see. It is continuing to push. As you can see, I have 8 point stop, about 30 points to the downside potential. So risk to reward is there. But now NQ has to help. So anybody new to the channel, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you get updated when I post content. Looking to start streaming New York pretty soon. Hopefully next week I can start doing that live. Man. Now, the good thing is we are seeing a topping here, right? Whether that's just liquidity being built up for the upside, we'll find out pretty soon. Or is this truly going to go range bound and just go right back down? So we'll see. This is the range that I've identified, right? For those of you that started earlier, you saw my entry. It was a set entry. I have a stop right above the last wick. No reason to take more heat than that. And if we get to play to the downside, we can target the 200 SMA. Or if we see some momentum, if there's such thing as momentum during the overnight session, we can target the bottom of the range. But we'll see. Right now, it's not looking pretty. If you're asking about my times, I live in Arizona, so all of my times are 2 hours behind. There goes my son playing around with the lights again. So let me see if I can fix this. There we go. Not looking pretty. Looks like we're going to get stopped out here. All right, let me check one more thing on TradingView 79. Let me give it 1 point extra. That is a liquidity zone right there. So, see. You gonna give me my flush or what? But anyways, for those of you that have seen my stream, have seen my videos, you guys know this is standard trading for me, the 20 and the 200. What I'm banking on is a flush of the 20 SMA, which is this purple line, right? I can target the 200 or I can target the bottom of this range. However, right now the 20 SMA is looking like it's providing support to the upside. So although the cheap trade was to short the top of this range, considering we were range bound, timing. This could be the breakout of that range, and at that point, my trade is invalidated. That's fine. I'll always take the cheaper trade first, and then if we truly are moving to the upside, I'll look at watching for a pullback to enter to the upside. How do I identify liquidity zones? Mainly support and resistance. I use the 4 hour, which are the magenta lines. The blue lines are based on the 1 hour time frame. This magenta level right here that you see is a 4 hour. So it's going to require a lot of push to significantly push above that We are right now, but we also can fall apart right here, which is what my trade is banking on. See. Come on, Asia. Move a little quicker. Yes or no, but I'm used to NQ invalidating one of my trades like within 2 minutes. Good or bad? I know, pretty quickly. Yeah, see how that 20 SMA continues to creep up? Normally, I would close the trade right here because when I got in right here, look where the 20 SMA was here, right? That was the 66 level. So it's been slowly creeping up and providing support to the upside. Now, yes, that doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to continue. It could easily flush there, but it could also continue to provide uh, support to the upside. That's what I'm not liking right now is the 20 is creeping up. Now my 200 SMA is flat, which is good. If I were starting to see both of them creeping up, I'd be a little more concerned. But listen, I don't trade Asia that much, so we'll see. Jesse James, what up? Matt D, Eric. Man, this is slow. VWAP. Let's see where VWAP. VWAP is down at 560 on the 1 minute, 560 on the 5 minute. So my VWAP, we're also above VWAP. This could be the push up. We'll see. Flush, baby, flush. Come on, I need you to flush and cue. But I need you to flush down to the 200. Can't be walking out with 30 bucks. All right. I got bills to pay. Baby needs shoes. All right. On this trade, maybe not the bottom, but the touch of the 200, and that's a standard trade you guys have seen on my videos. Break of the 20, targeting the 200. We'll see. But I need way more price action than this. Oh boy. Eric, so I've been trading futures through prop firms. 2024 was my first full year trading futures, mainly NQ, through prop firms. My story is I came from options trading. I came into futures in 2023, end of 2023. 2024 was my first full year. I started with Top Step, got familiar with prop firms, started trading, blew a ton of accounts at the beginning. But I would say that was around 2023. Around January 2024, that's where I started seeing the payouts through last year. I made about 200,000 in confirmed deposited payouts that, you guys see the videos on my channel. Mainly through Apex, the 20 accounts back then, Fast Track Trading, 20 accounts back then, and Top Step. Nowadays, 2025, I've been posting my payouts with Tradeify, Tick Trader, Apex, and Top Step are my main ones or my main go-tos. Focusing a lot more now on straight to funded, Tradeify and Tick Trader. Tradeify, you've seen my January payouts already in my videos, and Tick Trader just took a payout this week with Tick Trader as well. So I'd say about 6 months to become profitable to a year. For anybody that's new to futures prop firm trading, what I would say is, start with one account, There's no need to open multiple accounts or anything like that. Get one account and blow it a couple hundred times before you actually start putting in size in terms of account numbers. There's, just because you have 5 or 10 accounts doesn't mean you're going to be profitable if you're still blowing one. So I think prop firms are great for new traders, experienced traders. For a new trader, it allows you to what? You can join multiple prop firms for less than $50, $100, and blow it. Just learn how to trade. If you lost $3,000 in a prop firm account that cost you $50 and you're not risking your own money until you build that consistency, until you find your strategy, right? The biggest part for me was overcoming the emotions, the discipline. In other words, having a plan, sticking to a plan, not jumping around and modifying the plan as you're in a trade. That's what I would say is probably what helped me become profitable in 2024. The best props for beginners. Find the cheapest one. As a beginner, what you're looking for is drawdown. Ooh, there we go. Flush, baby, flush. As a beginner, you're looking for drawdown, right? You're buying a prop firm account based on how much it allows you to lose. So if you're a beginner, most likely you're going to blow it. So why pay $300 for one that you can get for $50 or $30? At the beginning, you really shouldn't be thinking about payouts or buying 2, 3, 4 accounts. Buy one. Prove to yourself that you can pass it before you buy more. And if you're still in the blowing account phase, just buy the cheapest one, right? $30. There really is no best prop firm for a beginner. There are best prop firms for more experienced, profitable traders. I think the straight to funded, like Tradeify, Tick Trader, offers an experienced trader a quick access into a straight to funded account, so you don't have to go through the challenge phase and waste time doing that. But it all depends on where you are. As a beginner, though, I'll emphasize this: stop buying 5, 10, 20 accounts. Doesn't matter. Become consistent first before you buy that. And I tell you that from experience. I told you I started with a Top Step in end of 2023, and I started seeing this. Yeah, buy 3 accounts and all that. I'd buy 3. Well, I'd blow all 3 at the same time. There's just no point. Pass one account, keep it after you passed it, and then start adding. Slow death indeed, my friend. I might have to just close this trade and just say that everything is ready and I can trade New York live. All right, so we see these little pushes to the downside. We did flush below the 20, not New York session style flush. I would have hit my 200 SMA by now. But we'll see. We'll see if this continues to push down, or are we just building liquidity to the upside? Surprise, Arizona. So I'm in Chandler, Arizona. So for anybody that's new or just joined, my times are 2 hours behind New York Eastern. I've thought about, changing my the laptop times and setting it to New York. We'll see. Maybe when I start live streaming New York. I'm getting bored. So if I hit the 200 SMA, that's it. That's my target. I don't think I can spend 2 hours waiting for a full reversal to the downside. That's a New York session. It happens like that. 2, 3 minutes, the trade is done, good or bad. You're either invalidated or you got your play. But this is painful. I should have entered with like three lots. All right, so going back to this trade for those of you that hopped on afterwards, I set an entry at the top of this range. That was a set entry. In other words, I let the trade come to me. Price action was not there when I set it, and I simply let price action come there. That was the top of this range or price block that I've identified, right? My stop right here is above this wick, right? If we're going to test the top of that, then fine. My target originally was the bottom of this range, but I may just call it a night and target the 200 SMA, which is the red line. Eric, end of day drawdown. Good question. So, end of day drawdown versus intraday drawdown. Yes, Apex has intraday. I hate it. Everybody hates it. You got to learn to trade differently. Um, let's see. Tick Tick Trader, Tradeify has end of day drawdown. These are straight to funded accounts that I have with them. After the FTT disaster, I took a break for a while, then I came back strong and started getting my payout, which is the first time for me. Your words are true. FTT. I think we all have PTSD from FTT. I actually got served. I got my court papers from the lawsuit this week in the mail. I was surprised. The whole lawsuit against FTT, and I did get that. I was served. I got the paperwork this week actually. So I'm going to contact them this week. My understanding is FTT, I think, declared bankruptcy, and now there's that whole trustee thing where who knows? Traders that got payouts maybe asked to give it back. We'll see. Um, but yeah, that was. I think we all have PTSD from the fast track days. What I will say is, I wish there was another prop firm that would come up with the easy rules that Fast Track had. You guys can take a look at the videos on my channel. I mean, I walked out with about 80 grand since what, July, no, no, August through October with Fast Track trading. Yeah, I had my 20 accounts. Um, I was actually paid on the live. Scott paid me live 50K. That was pretty sweet. Um, but Ratify and Tick Tick Trader offer straight to funded. And that's who I'm focusing on for this year, at least for now. All right, so still wicking up and down, no resolution. My trade hasn't been invalidated. My TP hasn't been hit. I guess it's a waiting game. I got to be honest with you. I may not have the patience to wait for either my stop to get hit or the target to get hit. This is brutal. Asia session. You really got to do it with probably. I mean, I could see if I had gone in with maybe 4 or 5 minis, it'd be worth the time. Take 5 points and get out. Um, but all right, we'll see. For anybody that just joined in, I am giving away a free Tick Tick Trader account. Actually, it's Tick Tick Trader giving it away. But I'll be issuing a code for the winner. It's a giveaway. It's a 100K straight to funded account from Tick Tick Trader. Just 3 steps, very easy. Subscribe, add me, share the video, and go into my community Discord. I have launched my Discord now as well. My website, www.jcdaytrader.com. You can find it there, and just comment free tick tick, and I'll add everyone Friday. I'm hoping to do this live during the New York session. I'll do the giveaway. If not, then I'll do it in the Discord on Friday. All right, we've been sitting here for like what, an hour now? $90? Ouch! Ouch! Forex. Yeah, I don't know about Forex. I love my NQ. All right, come on, flush, baby. Now, like I said, if I see my touch and my 200 that you guys see in my videos over and over again, I may just call it a day or call it a night there. I don't know if I have the patience to sit all the way for, a full range to range move. I do appreciate everybody that's tuned in. This is my first stream testing this live. Looks like everything's working, except my phone just died. So thank you for joining. Do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so that you get notified when I post content. And I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. Slow. Now I know. Maybe I should have entered with like 3 or 4 contracts. So now we are below the 20 SMA. Notice how the 20 SMA was providing support to the upside. Then you saw the arcing or the curving of the 20 SMA and now pushing to the downside. I might get lucky on this. And the 20 SMA starts curling to the downside and providing resistance to the downside. And you've seen some videos where I play it that way. But we'll see. It's painfully slow. Wow. Needs some music. Yeah, so what news do we have tomorrow? Tomorrow we have FOMC, right? So I'm surprised that it's not moving. If I remember correctly, FOMC is tomorrow. I'm surprised it's not moving a little more drastic, considering we have news tomorrow. So I do have a good entry, right? I have the top of that range. I set, you guys saw, for those of you that have been on for a little bit, I set that entry. I was not anywhere close to that. I let the trade come to me. In other words, that is where I wanted. Ooh, there we go. We got the flush, right? Flush to the 200. Are we going to continue? Can we get that New York push and push below that? If I see resistance there, I'll call it a night, guys. I do appreciate everybody tuning in. But yeah, this is painful. I like to know if I'm right or wrong quickly. New York session, my stop would have been hit by now, or my TP would have been hit. A little bit of patience. That could be the as far down as we go on this move to the upside. Very aware of that. I'm watching what? I'm watching for a break of the 20. If I see a break of the 20, I've already been in this for what? Half an hour? Um, yeah. We'll see. But if I do see the break above this 20 and closer to my entry or my break even, I may call it a night. But we'll be patient. I'm watching, again, targeting the 200 SMA. Normally during a New York session, if I see momentum on that flush to the downside, then I'll play the full range. However, if I see resistance here, right, then I can peel out there. I got a couple options to the downside, to the upside in terms of modifying my stop, right? Any break above the 20 at that point invalidates this trade. I don't have to go all the way up to the stop. I can make this a break even trade at that point. So managing risk as we go, right? A couple of you have asked me in the past, why do I use the 20 and not the 21 EMA? So I use the 20 SMA. A lot of traders talk about the 21 EMA. They're very similar. If you look at the 20, there goes my son again. If you look at the 20 and the 20 SMA and the 21 EMA, and if you actually map them out, you know, in terms of how close they are to price, it's pretty much the same thing. Let me see if I know how to do indicators. Add an indicator, EMA. Here we go. This is the 21. Watch how close price action, watch how close the 21 EMA is to price action. So if I zoom in, the blue line is the 21. That's why I don't like the 21. The 20 SMA is the true stop. Again, going back to what I just said, any push above the 20 SMA invalidates this trade if it holds, right? So the 21 is a little closer to price action. You'd end up being stopped out all the time. That's why I don't like the 21. I use the 20 SMA. But the difference is minimal. They're both very effective for scalping and intraday trading or day trading. All right, so looks like all I needed here was size. It looks like I may get the push to the 200 SMA. I'd love to give you guys the full trade to the downside, but guess what? We're going to keep it at the 20 or the 200 SMA. This is a 20 SMA to 200 SMA play and call it a night. Assuming we get it. Again, a break above the 220 SMA, this purple line here, invalidates the trade. We can totally get a push up, and that's your final push to the upside, which at that point, I don't need to take all that heat. I'll probably close the trade around break even. I have no issues with Quantower. I love Quantower. I've been trading on Tradeovate, Tradeify, and TickTickTrader, but Quantower is robust. I copy trade 20, sometimes 30 accounts at a time or more, actually. No issues. I do use limit orders. Market orders is a different story. You could have issues with market orders and copy trading, but limit orders, I have no issues. Yeah, the 20 EMA or the 21 EMA are very similar. In other words, that's what you're using, especially if you're scalping in a 1 minute. You're watching. I mean, technically, the 20 SMA or the 20 EMA, they're going to be very close in terms of pattern. What you're looking for is how is price moving around the 20 SMA. Right now, there's indecision, right? It's trying to push up, gets pushed back down, pushed up, pushed back down, pushed up, testing it again, pushed down. But there's indecision. So again, the 20 SMA will tell you direction. The 200 SMA provides you the support and resistance area. In other words, it has to come test maybe now, maybe in an hour or 2 hours. At some point, the 200 SMA, and then it'll test resistance at that point. So we have a break of the 20. So that invalidates my entire trade at this point. This is what I was watching for. I'll wait for another candle, but unless we get a strong push to the downside, this trade is invalidated. Done. This now proves that price action is above the 20 SMA. We are above the 200 SMA. We're still above VWAP. And during this wave, does not look like I'm going to get my flush. At this point, we manage risk. We have broken above. I'll look for a wick here, and now my stop is only about 1 or 2 points. This could be a look above and fail the 20 SMA, and then we continue to the downside, which is fine if I get that. However, if we continue to push up, there's no reason to take the heat. The trade is invalidated at this point. We are above the 20 SMA. In other words, 20 SMA is no longer providing resistance. It'll come back down here and test. If it holds, then now the 20 SMA is again providing support to the upside. If we break below, then my trade continues. But there's no reason to take heat when when the trade has been invalidated. All right, anybody new to the channel, smash that like, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you guys get notified when I post content. We'll see. This is slow, baby, slow. But anyways, for those of you that joined recently, I'll tell you the logic on this trade. I had a set entry, right? I set a limit order. I let the trade come to me. I wanted to enter above this price range for a short. This is the cheap trade. I gave it 8 points with a potential 20 to 25 points to the downside. So very strong risk to reward. I have a very nice entry. The play originally here, right, was a quick scalp to the downside. That flush has not happened quickly enough. So now I'm adjusting. I'll probably use the 200 SMA as the target. That's why you see this limit order here for a target. And I have adjusted my stop a couple points above my entry because I did see this invalidation here. However, it looks like it was a look above and fail. That's why you don't panic. You trade the chart. Now, my take profit is the touch of the 200 SMA, only because I'm tired. This took forever. If there was momentum to the downside, and there it goes. Looks like we got it. No, by a tick? You got to be kidding me. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to punish myself and leave it alone. If I don't hit target by 1 tick, I'll leave it alone. Nope. There you go. And watch it jump right back up. At that point, I'll do. Oh, there. Come on. You're really gonna make me move at a tick, aren't you? Come on. I gotta trade the chart. Anyways, whether I get that or not, that's all I got for tonight. Smash that like, smash that subscribe button. Join me in my futures trading community here. Brand new to YouTube. I think I've only been really putting out content since August, September last year. So hopefully going live either this Friday or next week. You guys can join my Discord. Not much action going on there yet, but slowly building a community. So I have the Discord there as well, and you guys can visit my website, discount codes, prop firm, discount links, and all that good stuff there. Yes, Discord. Hit my website, www.jcdaytrader.com, and you'll have a link to the Discord there. You'll have some links to prop firm discount codes and all that good stuff. Yeah. Asia session is not my thing, but hey, if I can get this trade executed 20 SMA to 200 touch live, I'll be fine. First trade and stuck to the rules, but it looks like I missed it by a damn tick. And we'll see. Looks like I did. And then it's going to come back up to test the 20. And if this is truly the bounce of the 200, I just missed my take profit. It'll come, test, and continue to push to the upside and probably stop me out. By 1 tick. Look at that. Wow. Well, at least we know I had the right idea. But it shows you how the 200 SMA is provided support to that push to the downside, and you saw the bounce right there at the 200. I probably got a little too aggressive in terms of placement of the take profit. Usually you want to give yourself some room to avoid what exactly just happened, which is the bounce at the 200 SMA. Might get lucky and still get it. We'll see. But I trade the chart, not emotions. Come on. Can I go to bed now? Just hit it. God damn it. All right. I do think I'm going to have to close this. As much as I want to be stubborn and stick to my guns. Oh, we got it. All right. So beautiful trade. There you go. Everybody says, John, JC, you and your 20 and 200 SMA, that easy, that simple. That's nonsense. I just played it, right? So I used the top of a range. That was my entry, right? And of course, this is in slow motion during the overnight session or the Asia session. New York session, this happens a lot quicker. Um, and that's why I like the New York Open. But my main indicators, you just view, I got the 1 minute here, the 5, the 15, and the 30 on these screens, and I'm watching those same indicators, 20, the 200, and my VWAP levels on each time frame, because each time frame has different support and resistance levels. So I'm monitoring the trade. Look at that wick. I mean, I hate to say it, but beautiful trade, right? Bounced, perfect sniper exit. I left it, right? I didn't get emotional when we saw the bounce up, right? And that's what trading's all about, is finding a strategy and sticking to it. A couple times, right? You know, I got a little bit of heat here, not much. Then another push up, but I was watching the 20 SMA and I was telling you guys, that's all I'm watching. If I get the trade invalidated, which it did attempt to invalidate here, but we got the flush that I was waiting for right there. Flush of the 20 to the 200. You guys see that on my videos over and over and over again. This is in slow motion. This happens quickly during the New York Open. You add VWAP and pivot levels to your trading on NQ during the New York session. Guys, this is how I made $200,000 last year, deposited payouts from prop firms. Apex, FTT, the PTSD from FTT, Top Step. Those have been the main ones. This year, it's been Tradeify. I'm already up $15,000 in payouts this month alone with Tradeify, with Tick Trader, and Top Step. This is not to brag. Listen, my channel, I've said it from day one, has always been to inspire, motivate new traders. I want to give you guys ideas. This is not the only strategy. Maybe it's a strategy that works for you. Maybe it's like, nah, dude, you're crazy. That 2200 doesn't work for me. But I've shown it now live. This is what those videos that I post with my trade recaps, the 20 and the 200. I've explained why I use the 20 and the 200 versus the 21 EMA, although the EMA is very useful for scalping as well. The 20 just gives me a better. So for instance, here, when I mentioned the trade is invalidated, during a New York session, I got to be honest with you, I play tighter stops on the 20. When this breaks, this could be 20, 30 points during a New York session. Right now, it's only 3 or 4 points. I could give it wiggle room. New York session, a break above the 20. In other words, this play right here, it's what, 2, 3 points? New York, that's 20, 30 points. So if I use the 21 EMA, let me show that one more time. My stop would have been closer there. EMA, 21. There you go. So in this case, they're very similar, but see right here, let me zoom in to show you a little bit of the blue. The blue is the 21 EMA, right? See how closer it is to price action? So if I'm watching for a stop or an invalidation, a break above that blue line, it's going to be closer than the 20 SMA. The 20 SMA gives me a little bit of more wiggle room so I can play, so I can let it breathe, especially when you're talking about 20, 30 points, because with NQ, as you guys know, you need to give it wiggle room. Otherwise, you're just going to get stopped out over and over again. But listen, beautiful trade. We caught the top of a range. If you watch this video from the beginning, you'll see that that was a limit order. I did not enter on the market. I let that trade come to me where I wanted to enter, right? Initially, my entry was here. I didn't like it. I pushed it up. I let the trade come to me and followed it with the 20 SMA right down to the 200. That's all I got for everyone. Thank you for tuning in. First live stream, 50 of you guys, or 40 something. Fully appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Do me a favor, smash that like, smash that subscribe button. This is just the beginning. I'm going to start doing the New York session pretty soon, hopefully this Friday. I'll do the giveaway. Anybody new, let me show you guys the giveaway. I'm giving away a Tick Trader free account, Tick Trader 100K direct account. That's a straight to funded account. Just subscribe to my social media, YouTube or X, share that video on Facebook or X, and come on over, join my community Discord. I gotta be honest with you, there's only a couple people in there. Brand new to this, guys, brand new. Patience. But join me in this journey trading NQ futures. That's what I mainly trade. Hopefully I can do this during a New York session and show you my strategy. Maybe it's a strategy that works for you. Maybe it's not, but we'll have fun. I'll show you my wins, my losses, tilt days. Yes, I still get tilt days. Yes, I still over leverage, but that's what makes NQ fun to trade. You got to trade it just as nasty as it moves, because that's why it's the nasty Nasdaq. All right, everyone, that's all I got for tonight. Thank you. Smash that like, smash that subscribe button. You just saw it live, videos, everything I post on the 20 and the 200. You just saw it right there live. That's what I plan on doing from here on, showing you my strategies, how I trade the 20, the 200, add some pivot points and some VWAP levels, and that's it. Support and resistance, that's all you need. Keep it simple. Trading is simple, but it's not easy. Have a good night, everyone.